Hello there everyone, this is I am Mark III and welcome back to Battletech, where I am piloting my company. Where my crew is being told to stay out of the mech labs, apparently. Yeah, where I'm piloting my crew ever closer to bankruptcy, so we've got a contract to do. Several contracts to do, because I want shiny new toys, and I want to avoid getting a game over, for some strange reason. Okay, right, what have we got to play with now, though? We have got a Vindicator, we got the Blackjack, and we got the Centurion as our support. We have got a Locust and Shadowhawk as the available supporting units. Shadowhawk is coming in, and because our pilots are also ready, Behemoth is coming in, who I was working up to be a close-range murder machine. Medusa is apparently also back up, and I'll swap Medusa into the Vindicator. Actually, you know what? Gunnery. I think I might need another pilot again. Oh dear. Something I forgot to mention last time, by the way, is that I've actually been doing some general XP point spending. Yeah, I think having multi-shot on the Vindicator with many weapons is probably a better idea than on the Blackjack, where it's more like a single target kind of thing. And it's more fragile as well, so it will benefit from extra evasion too. But apparently I'm a 2-star difficulty and I'm deploying on a 3 difficulty drop. So I've got 2, they've got 3. Okay, let's go ahead and do this thing. Careful, Commander, this drop looks like might need more firepower than that. I recommend we field some heavier mechs. We'll hold on to this mission until we can find some. We can't hold off, we need the money, and my heavier mech is in the shop because it got blown up last time. Apparently I need to avoid three skull difficulty missions or something like that, I don't know. Okay, here we go. The thing is, last mission was a 3 skull as well. Invasion is tracking an extremely heavy mech with local government heraldry. The provocation is almost certainly bait for a trap. We'd like you to spring the trap, engage the heavy mech, intercept the forces, plan to government sense, defend it, and destroy all of them. The thing is extremely heavy. I'm wondering if I might be about to face my first assault mech with my medium lance. Probably not, but
Command interface initiated.
The 3 skull last time was like I wound up against a medium and 2 heavies. However, they were superior. Move, try to flush down, see what sort of trap this is. Stay alert. Yeah, this is going to be an issue.
Fights over a place like this.
Right, so we need to go and sense the thing over that way. Yeah, the thing is though, that if I'm not too careful, I might have a lot of stuff coming after me. Enemy contacts. Okay, so there is a target mech over there. So if I won't engage you too much, I'm probably going to get torn to pieces, because if there is, I'm probably going to be facing a high-end heavy. At the very least, I would say.
I read you, Commander.
And then that will be combined with whatever else is here as well. There's also no real terrain advantage to be had here. I want forests. Oh god, it's an assault. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, no. +4 difficulty to hit, so great chance of missing, and this is damage reduction over this way. My Shadowhawk is a superior mech type, closer range work, so I'm going to hop ahead. All of my mechs get to go with unknown vehicle. Oh wait, no, it says that if it doesn't even know if it's a mech yet. But it is in position 1, so there is something.
Engaging jump jet.
It's something. Let's see what it is.
Picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
That's not a mech. It's a flipping demolisher though with two AC-20s. Right, 2 AC-20s, 75% armor, weak against melee. Good thing I sent forward the Shadowhawk, but that's got 2 AC flipping 20s. Problem is there's also a Cicada out there as well, which is not ideal. Still, let's go ahead and start to pump out fire. The range is a bit high, but we can do something about some of this. Some shots went wide, but the Demolisher is getting a bit pummeled.
Bandits.
And there's something else coming in behind. But that Demolisher, though... Okay, there's something with LRMs. Minor damage. Mostly okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Alrighty then. I'm really worried about that vehicle, though. But I must have... Yeah, it's an assault vehicle. I was not expecting, like, an assault vehicle. I must admit. 75%. 70, I think I kind of want to hit the Cicada before it starts to move around a bit.
Go.
That might be a good idea to do. So let's go, if I'm... Oh, that's really bad, that. 35, but that's 75. Oh, the Cicada has got 4 evasion to start off with. No wonder that's so bad. Alright, fine. Focus fire on the thing that's not got evasion. Let's hit the Demolisher really hard before it can bring those cannons into play. That sounds nice. Missiles for all. Yes, please. The thing is, it's a vehicle, so it's weak against melee, but I kind of don't want to get into melee. Not against something like that. What was that? There's something else back there.
Commander.
There is something nasty back there. I am not happy.
On it.
Something wicked this way hikes.
Roger that.
Okay, good. Demolisher's structure is exposed. Starting to punch through a little bit.
Waiting for orders.
However, I only have LRM coverage for my Vindicator unless I jump jet further forward. I want to get into laser range to put more shots in. Oh, I can't. I can't make it far enough, fast enough. So let's go ahead and jump then and lob some missiles at it.
Sweat.
But the thing is, a cannon shot came from back there. Oh, okay. Trigger says it is something. Trigger says it is a mech of some kind. Unknown beyond that, but it is some kind of mech. Oh well.
Special
Right.
delivery.
So maybe the Demolisher is not what it is, but the Demolisher is assault class. Oh, here comes the thing. Ow. And that's kind of what I was worried about. That AC-20 is not to be played around with. Lucky though, it only hit the right arm. I don't keep anything in the right arm, oh, I've got a couple of lasers in the right arm.
Receiving you.
Can't get to melee range, but I can. I could step forward slightly and get to see what it else is, to see everything that's coming. But I don't want to expose myself too much. Let's actually jump jet. Which gives me an awesome firing position on this guy. Except for that his weakened arm is actually on the other side. That's not ideal, actually. Right, okay, I'm going to try and take this guy out. Let's bring up mediums. Let's start throwing some more fire in his general direction. We want to knock through that forward hull and kill the Demolisher before it has a chance to do much else.
Give them everything you've got.
Got it. Okay, ACs are out of play.
Destroyed.
Good. In which case, next move is a Wolverine. Popular, those guys. Go for my Shadowhawk, that's okay. So we've got Cicada. The Wolverine turns out to be what was in there, but the Wolverine is now in cover. So yeah, plus 25%. And we've got an unknown on the ridge, which has got LRMs.
Standing
So,
by.
let us go. Now, jump jets. We will jump jet here. 30%, 55, 65%, so not the best chances to hit. But I can pump a lot of fire out at the Wolverine.
What can I do for you?
But I can do better. Let's actually reserve, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Reserve. Make your moves. I dare you. What is that? Is that a Shadow Hawk? Ow. that hurt. But the Shadow Hawk is still holding. Right. That is a trebuchet. Okay. And here comes the cicada. No, my arm.
I'm losing weapon systems.
That was kind of bad, actually. That's okay, though, because all enemies are now in range, in effect. So, now I can take advantage with my multi-shot units. First up is going to be Glitch with the massed LRM fire. Because the LRMs, of course, they have more individual chances to hit, so they can probably do something. Multi-target A, B, C, one launcher each to strip away that oh so precious dodge chance.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
Well, that didn't do anything. The problem is that those two are highly mobile, so that there wasn't going to be that much happening. This one, however, has barely moved. So the trench bucket is probably going to get a bit pummeled. Let's see though. That has done something. Right. Now, Vindicator. Vindicator. I've got a pretty good selection of targets. Let's see, if I was to jump Behemoth forward though. I have good accuracy. Oh, both of my energy weapons are gone. Actually, I've got good accuracy against all of this. The one I want to take out though is that cicada with its PPC.
I hear ya.
So let's go ahead and do what is right. By which I mean let's go left, of course. Move over there. I'm going to fire a barrage of energy weaponry. If I go there, I can fire it more accurately.
Got it.
Yeah, let's try and knock out the cicada first. That PPC is a powerful single-shot weapon. I do not want it on the field. I knocked out the AC-20s first for that very reason. So let's go ahead and do this. No LRMs, but mass lasers.
Got it.
Ooh, MG crit. Haha.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
She's quite aggressive. I like her.
Yes, Commander.
Right, and now let us jump forward with the Behemoth, who can now fire because that cicada's lost all of its dodge at full effect.
Acknowledged.
With her SRMs. So massed short-range volley. Here we go. Knocked out the heatsink, at least.
Taking a critical hit.
Didn't knock out the PPC though, I think. Wait, it said right, didn't it? Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? Melee? Headbutt. Ow. Yeah, I think the cicada might be a bit crippled.
A real opponent.
Oh no, the machine gun. Right. So yeah, let's see. The cicada has indeed lost the PPC. Good. It's only got a machine gun and the ability to headbutt people.
Waiting on you, Commander.
That's absolutely fine. The problem is both of these guys have got cover, so they're both getting damage reduction going on.
What can I do for you?
So let's go ahead and get Blackjack and
What do you need?
get out of line for the other stuff, I suppose, and just focus down the cicada
Location confirmed.
and do the business. That cicada must die. Admittedly, it's not very dangerous right now, but it's still... I'd rather it wasn't there.
Got it.
Yeah, that wasn't quite as effective as I wanted to be. Where's the Wolverine going? Oh, not bad, not bad. They're going after the Vindicator pretty hard.
Yikes! That hit hard.
But that's why the Vindicator's got a lot of armor on it. I need to move it though. The Vindicator is
Good to go.
in a... No, the Vindicator's actually okay. The Vindicator can still take quite a bit of punishment. That's okay. Right.
Good to go.
Let us... I think I need to jump jets to... Yeah, let's jump jet over here. So I've got ideal circumstances for a lot of stuff. The trench bucket is still... Actually, the trench bucket still needs a turn, so... You know, let's be generous. Let's not say I'm rude and like to go first. Let's get the trebuchet do its thing, whatever it's planning to do. It's planning to close distance and probably engage the... Yeah, Vindicator. Lasers and missiles. Oh, bless them. Oh, actually punched through the armor of the Vindicator. That's a lot of firepower. The poor Vindicator is not too happy about that. Bit of arm damage, minor, but it's okay for the most part. Okay. Cicada's running around free. Wolverine is an SRM and an AC-5. The Trebuchet is actually the most heavily armed one right now. It's mid to long range focused. But it's also still in forest, so I should go after the Wolverine, actually, if I can. Just strip away firepower.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Just strip away his power.
I leap. I soar.
Yes, soar for me. And then launch many, many missiles, please. Also your lasers, even though they've got a low chance to fire, that's okay, you can take it.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Yep, that did stuff. No weaponry yet, but that is a good start.
Commander.
If I was to jump you back into the mineral patch, you'd be able to engage with 55% accuracy, but if I was to jump you into here, you can engage with a 65% accuracy. However, you've got a massive SOM pack, so you've got mass lasers, 25.
Orders.
8, 16, 24 times... That's 260 damage, so yeah, my SOMs can do more damage than the Vindicator can. Let us see. You don't have jump jets, do you? You do not. Okay, let's jump jet out of here a little bit and pump laser shots straight into it. The Vindicator is suffering a little bit of an armor breach, but that's okay. I just need to pummel shots into this guy. I'm about to overload though. This planet's not got good cooling.
Roger that.
This planet's one of the worst ones, like 70% heat sink efficiency. But that's okay. I can handle this much heat. The high natural cooling rate of the Vindicator will let it keep firing with most of its weaponry for the entire duration. And the Shadowhawk can hop. I want the chance to hit, really. Like 65%, or if I drop to here, it becomes 75% chance to hit. I'm also close to the Cicada, which limits if it wants to run for someone else, which is absolutely fine. And volley. 85 gone, right arm gone, internal ammo explosion.
Solid connection on that one.
Perfect. Good. This is actually much better than I thought it would be, let's be honest. Trebuchet is probably going to LRM. Yep, LRM launch. At the Vindicator, of course. I'd be shocked if you didn't. Have you fallen over? Oh, you've fallen over. Nah, no, crunch.
Dang it, that hurt.
Well, that nicely segues back onto what I was talking about before, actually. I mentioned I'd done some general training, and then I got distracted before I could mention, before I could do it, say what I meant. I've been setting some points to get basic skill levels up because I've seen some guides and videos and things talking about it. I'm actually much better informed these days than I was when I started out. And a good thing is if you spend like 1,000 to 2,000 points of experience, you can get your guts up to 4 relatively easy. It gives no benefits for the first 3, but the 4th one is +1 hit point for your pilot, so it makes it much less likely for your pilots to get themselves killed. Admittedly, you've got to cope with the healing times, but you know, nothing perfect. Yeah, that guy's almost gone. Don't want to move. Let's back off a little bit. If I back off to there, okay, I can reverse gear into that cover with the blackjack. No really point, but, you know, damage reduction, probably going to be useful. Then I can pump 2 shots straight into the side of this Wolverine.
Attacking from
Come on.
position. Target's taken a critical hit.
Yep. Not too happy with that. Where's he going? Nowhere. Oh, he just repositioned. That was weird. Why did it do that? That was very, very weird. Oh well, okay, right. Should I just go ahead and fire the Shadowhawk again? You know, I might as well. There's no point in waiting. Plus, I've got Bulwark anyway, so 50% damage reduction against range attacks to the front and sides if I remain stationary. So let's do that. And let's flatten this guy.
Confirmed.
Really?
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Not enough. It's still standing. Oh, it's always that way, isn't it? It's like, I want to kill this guy, and then suddenly nothing happens. I'm not even sure what the cicada's doing. Oh, machine guns.
I'm showing minor damage.
Minor damage! They scratched the paintwork. I don't know. Fine.
Waiting
Glitch.
for orders.
You're up. Let us... You know what, let's
What can I do for ya?
multi-target. Let's not ignore the cicada, I guess. So target B is target A. Let's task one of the LRMs onto target B. So we'll send them cicada some lovely little missiles just to say hello.
No problem. I've got
Fire!
enough for everyone.
Oh yeah, CT, the laser's got it. The missile can now just overkill. Yeah, it's down. And the cicada's getting pummeled, and CT down as well. Okay, double kill. Awesome.
Should've run when you had the chance.
That was the first time I just got an achievement pop for it. Double kill, which I think is kill 2 mechs at once with multi-shot.
Commander?
And will you please stand back up? Thank you. Most of the armor is actually relatively okay. It's just that the arm got
Back to standing.
punched through by the
What's
PPC.
next?
So, you know, not great. Still, it's time to start working on this guy. So let's go ahead and do that. Because you are last one, my son. Yes, you are. Unfortunately, the jump jet is severely overloaded, so engage the missile rack. Disengage all but one of the lasers. The jump jet's added a lot of heat there. That's all okay. Enemy turn. What's the trebuchet going to do? Oh, it's backing up. It doesn't want to leave the forest for some strange reason. But it does want to say hello to my guys. And I just absorbed
Armor
all of that.
breach. Internal damage.
Wait, you suffered another breach? Really? No, you didn't. You already had that hole in your armor. You cried wolf.
Yes, Commander.
That was not accurate. But yeah, the enemy, because they moved so little, that's absolutely fine. Unfortunately, this mech is also overloading as well, so I don't want to really.
On my way.
I don't want to jump jet. Too much heat. I need to cool off a little bit, so I can't just keep spending heat on the jump jets.
Got it.
Modest damage.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, I don't really want to move you either, but you've got to move. Because otherwise you'll lose your dodge bonus. I can hit the mineral field, I suppose. Which will make me harder to hit. So that's good.
Right, Commander.
But because I'm insisting on jump jetting around, it's causing issues. Right. Maybe I need more heat sinks. Tempting. Turn that off, turn the... Oh, it can't quite handle that, so LOMs it is.
Right, Commander.
But I don't have much by way of high accuracy guys, do
hear
I?
ya.
Not really. You're fine there, actually, so just go ahead and shoot.
Time to die.
Have many, many misses. Ah! Open wide. Many explosives. LM15 crit. Okay, good.
And there's more where that came from.
Because the trebuchet is, of course, a slower mech, but it's got more weaponry involved. That's why I was trying to... Well, I was considering, like, focusing it down to start out. But I kind of wound up just shooting everything else, so you know. 85 from there, that is perfect.
Coordinates received.
I just wound up killing the other two first because they wandered out of cover, so you know, that's just how the chips fell. Another L1 crit.
Some heavy damage.
Okay. Enemy turn. Oh yep, not happy about that. It's backing off to a higher position. It's in fact sprinted. Both LMs are suffering from accuracy loss at this point. Can't quite get there, but I can reach the cover in front of it and then pump missiles in point blank. Oh yeah, this should be tasty. Look at his armor. Fire! Everything! Missile. Nope. Tasty? Nah, not really. That didn't do as... I seem to live in eternal hope and disappointment in this game. I'm not sure why.
Aye, aye.
Exactly. It's just that I seem to like, oh, you know what, I could probably kill it with this barrage here, and then it fails to do so. So, I think it's my own fault for using a lot of smaller weapons, more than anything else, because then the shots just go wild like that.
Ready for orders.
Because that didn't do anything like enough. I'll jump to there, that's perfect. Right, Blackjack, forwards, cannons on. And fire. Got it.
Enemy down.
I like how the assault tank got 3 medium mechs and reinforcement.
Mission success.
I'm also glad I focused down the assault tank, because 2 autocannon 20s, oh jeez, that would have been rough. That would have been so rough to try and deal with. Alright, that was worth a few points to the mercenary board apparently. But we got the critically needed payout. The question is, how much is this going to mess me up on the salvage? Let's see, minor damage to the Shadowhawk, minor damage to the Vindicator. The Shadowhawk lost a few pieces, but that's okay. Blackjack and Centurion unharmed, but that was a rough fight. 2,000 experience straight away. So that's enough for like 2, maybe 3 points low end of a skill tree each. So that is really good. The only really bad thing here is that Trigger got wounded for another 17 days, but we do have a couple of spare pilots left. Oh yeah, look at the plethora of salvage. Oh wait, no, that just auto-assigned. I couldn't pick. Yep. Well, actually, I didn't get messed up too much on the salvage. Actually, I didn't get any of the mech pieces. I could have used the trebuchet or what the Wolverine parts, but I got one of the AC-20s. Oh, if only the heavy ACs didn't have a refire penalty to their accuracy. Oh, well. Well, we got another achievement popped, working steady, so I think we're doing something right. Also, Lady Rhino's contract to liberate House Decimus is ready for review in the command center. We should follow it up when we think we are ready. That's probably going to take a bit. Let's be honest here. Okay, training experience. Well, that was like 2,000 experience a pop, so that was actually an awesome one for experience. On my wish list though is urgent repairs to the mech bays. I want more mechs on standby because I seem to be getting them damaged at an ever increasing rate. Also, the game seems to be hesitating while it loads in. Yep. But there's also the fact I need the med bays sorted out as well as soon as possible. Oh wow, that is going... I'm getting really slow FPS right now and I have no idea why. Oh, no, it just clicked up to 60. And it's moving. Okay, right, there we go. Right, we are over the crisis. Right, mech bay. How quickly can we get a few mechs back into operation? The Vindicator and Shadowhawk aren't too bad after all. It's just a repair job on the Vindicator, nothing got broken off. So, one day. Oh no! What a loss. Shadowhawk will take a little bit longer because it needs a refit on some missing parts. Mostly though, I wonder if maybe the SOM approach was the best for this mech. It seems to be a bit lackluster sometimes, and then I just charge in and punch things instead. Let's replace, and we require the few spare parts we've got. We need the medium laser, and not the PPC, we need the S laser as well. I'm still not used to small lasers being under a separate weapon category, I must admit. Other than that though, all confirmed, 55k and 5 days, so
On. I'll let you know when that's done.
fixing that up will take about a week. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a day before we can deploy a full lance again, if we include a locust. That is not ideal. So you know what? Let's go back to the command center and have a look at the contracts. We need to figure out if we are ready for this. Liberation. It's a 2 skull. Ah. Liberate House Decimus. Suggest a lance built with long-range fire capabilities can prove advantageous on this drop. Further details provided upon your arrival. Okay. 20 days to get there. Unfortunately, I really want the shiny toys in the store. I want those PPCs. Because very, very shiny. And of course it's for my current personal mech as well, so you know, we've got to have the best and the brightest on the Jagger mech. So that's 650k out of 960. That leaves me 300 odd k. Which is barely leaves me enough to refit the mech as well on top of that, actually. That's not ideal, that. How long have we got? We've got 16 days. Right. Contract. We can afford this if we can take a contract immediately to do something. Actually, no, we can quickly do something. Unless shipping manifest identified opportunity. Swift port strike on key shipping code. Time properly, your mech can strike quickly and pave the way for a compelling team to empty the warehouse of its contacts. It's only a 1.5 skull. I'm surprised to find one that is that cheap, actually. And I think we can do this in the remaining time allotted for this particular video, provided we get the Vindicator back in action. There we go. Right. We can do this. A little bit of extra scratch, and that'll keep us solvent, both in getting the PPCs and yeah, it'll get us solvent in both the PPCs and also commencing refit work on the Jagger mech itself on top of that. And then we probably need either a couple of small contracts again, or we need to travel somewhere else. So, you know. Right, let's negotiate. We need the funds. So give me all the money. That's what we require right now, rather than the salvage. And I accept with you. Right. Behemoth, you're in the Vindicator. The Locust is being deployed. The Locust. But Sam Knight has got evasion, so Sam Knight gets deployed in that thing, in that death trap. Okay, here we go. That flipping Locust. Right, launching. Alright, here we go. Time for a bit of a milk run. Oh my god, I just jinxed myself so hard with that. But it is still 1.5 skull, which I've not seen in quite some time. So, hopefully this will go okay. Let us begin. Admittedly,
Command interface initiated.
we're only a middleweight lance, but okay. Let's go force positions. So there's movement. Perhaps keep an eye on the facility. Eliminate opposition. Take control of territory, Commander. Okay, here we go.
Good spot to work on a tan.
Maybe there will be time to work on a tan. I don't know. Anyway, Sam Knight, since you're the Locust, you get to go sprinting. I'm tempted to send Sam Knight over this way, actually, while the others go direct, but no, I want to be able to know where things are.
On the move.
No, not there.
Got it.
So yeah, if there's things in my way, I want to know about it, really.
You betcha.
Okay. Destroy the defensive turrets and scout the warehouses. I think destroying the turrets is the secondary. Don't want to stop. Yeah, let's sprint over there into that forest.
I copy.
While everyone else just keeps on moving. But this is one of the problems with having a Locust along, though. It outstrips the pace of everything else so very much. Okay, Okay, apparently if I scout the warehouses it's from... That looks promising. Okay, there's a route down that way. There's also a kind of a cliff face over here. So I think everyone else is going to be going down this way, aren't they?
Location.
Good view. Okay. Multiple turrets. Reports have additional units in the area that are rallying back to the base. Expect contacts. Word of warning reports the base area have gun emplacements for point defense. Turrets, boss. Just keep an eye out in case they are online. Oh, they will be. Right.
Yeah,
Question is though, what kind of turrets? But I'm not actually engaged in a fight yet.
on my way.
So that's good.
Coordinates received.
I've also got the multiple LRM capability. The question remains though, what kind of turrets I'm dealing with. Yep, okay. Got two turrets that are trying to do
Yes,
nasty
Commander.
things. I don't want to get my locust shot at though. Because if they are LRM turrets, then that will be a problem. Reserve. Hang back a little bit
Waiting for
until I can
flyover.
move some more support into the general area.
Commander.
Jump jets. No, I need to move Medusa
Standing
forward. In mineral field, I don't want to fire from there. Let's move into the forest and we will sensor lock to see at least one of what we're trying to deal with. And then we'll probably just missile the thing out of existence. Right, sensor lock onto this one. It's behind something. Oh wait, I can't sense lock these guys? Okay, that's not less than a bit less than ideal. Oh, I get it. It's not actually in sensor range of my blaster. Okay. It's not actually in sensor range of my actual mech. Like, at all.
On it.
Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Still good, but I'm just going to sprint forward again. And I'm actually going to, I think,
Got it. Max speed.
probably going to hold
no
off on the
shooting.
locust at least.
Waiting for the right move.
Enemy turn. And they went to standby. Oh, and I auto-braced, apparently, because I had to. Alright, so that's how that works. Fine.
Orders.
In that case, let us go ahead and sprint down to this forest over here, which will give us plenty of evasion.
Roger that.
And we've got a... Oh
We've
god.
got an unknown on sensors.
Light sniper turret, quad AC2. That is not a good turret to be facing. Also, apparently I no longer have a lock on it. Which is even better. Right.
Waiting for
Medusa, my man. I want you to... I can't get an angle. Even better.
Good to go.
Oh, if I jump here, I can lob some shots out.
Acknowledged.
Wow, I'm off to a great start to this one, aren't I? Still, that AC2 one is not something I want to
Roger.
leave lying around, so there are many missiles in its future. Let's put it that way.
Receiving you.
See, Medusa... Oh, Medusa can actually get a line up of shots now that someone else can see it.
Lifting off.
Good. Kill the turret. Blow it to pieces, because I don't like quad AC2s.
Firing.
Well, actually, no, I think my reaction to that is more coming from my time in MechWarrior Online. It's like, oh god, quad AC2s, that's actually a very decent assault option. It's
Good to
probably
know.
going to hurt. Like, a lot. To deal with. But, in this game, of course, the rate of fire is a bit more limited, so it's a bit iffy. Right, let's sensor lock to... I can't apparently, it's too far away. Right, brace! Brace! Brace yourselves! Because we've probably got at least one other sniper turret, maybe an LRM turret involved.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Oh look, we've got more thingies.
Commander.
We also know that I also know there's another turret somewhere over that way, which is fine. Let's go ahead and sprint. Actually, if you just run, you can get off a decent shot at that turret. So sure, some night you get to shoot something. Rejoice and be happy. Ah yeah, multiple enemy turrets. Right. You are a light LRM with twin LRM 10s. Okay. So yeah, there is a lot of long-range firepower in those turrets. I need to kill them better than that. Yeah.
No joy.
That was useful. There's also a light mech incoming, I think that is. Either, well, it's either that or a vehicle. I don't know which. Probably a mech. Something with LRMs. Because that was an LRM shot, definitely. Maybe it's a striker. I've not seen a striker in quite a while. Oh, there's something else coming in. Oh, there's something with a PPC out there. Panther, maybe? There's not many light mechs that feature PPCs, so I'm guessing there's a Panther somewhere out there.
Ready for orders.
Still, good thing it's a Locust though, seeing lots and lots of dodge. Let's go ahead and knock out this turret if we can.
Locked on.
Really? That didn't quite do it. Fine then, Behemoth. If you're to move there, what's your chance of hitting? 85%, but it's just with the LRM. You know what, I'll take that. I'll take the LRM as we start to close in for more laser shooting kind of things.
Locking on.
Besides, if the LRM can knock out the turret, that's good. Yep, speak of the devil, there it goes. Okay. For once I say, let's knock this out with a single salvo, and then it actually did the job. That's not going to happen again ever.
What can I do for you?
And Glitch has nothing to shoot at, so... yeah, Glitch just doesn't have anything to do, so let's just go ahead and advance. Maybe sensor lock, if we can sensor lock. Oh, we can! We've got unknown mech and an unknown turret. Unfortunately, they're both out of range for sensor lock, apparently. Because I can't do it, which sucks. Okay. Since when did sensor lock have a range limit on it? I don't remember that.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, another light mech. Those two are both lights. Either that or it's someone with an ace perk. Don't know what that was, but okay. Oh, they're both trying to work out how to shoot at the Locust, but they're all failing miserably. Oh, okay, we've got a Lance. Light mech Lance inbound. Well, my medium Lance should be good for this.
Ready for
right.
orders.
If I move, I could get a laser volley off, I think, most likely. Fine. Vindicator, moving to the front lines to get some shots off. At a Jenna, which has moved quite a lot, so that's not too great. Oh well.
Affirmative.
At least I know one of the things I'm against now. There is that.
Go.
The only problem is that, of course, that I've got some firing arc issues going on over here as well. So if I was to do that, I would be shooting past some cover. If I was to do it like that, though, then that would be a 40% chance, which is still absolutely lousy. But if I was to do it from here, that would be a 50% chance because it's in better range. So 50-50 odds of actually scoring a hit. Lousy. Glitch!
I hear ya.
Glitch, I need you. I need you to do a thing. So I'm actually not going to move you either, I don't think. 50% chance. Actually, if I was to move you forward, what would that get any better? No, it gets worse. If only I could have direct line of sight, that would be good. Oh, speak of the devil. Direct line of sight would be worth 60. Perfect. Yes, line up that shot. Lob those missiles. This is probably going to hurt this mech quite a bit. And I've just jinxed it. Right, come on. Did something. Yeah, pummeled its side armor.
For orders.
60% chance. Yep, I like that better. That's why I moved my LOM carrier. I just wanted to try to bash aside some of that evasion chance that it has, so...
Engaging with target. Target.
Left torso and arm blown out. Excellent. That's lost a sizable chunk of its firepower.
Orders.
And then I'm actually going to jump jets. Unfortunately, this Locust has really bad jump jets. Right, sprint. If I was to sprint you, I want to sprint you into some kind of cover, preferably. If I was just to move, I can find out what that turret is at least. Yeah, the jump jets really are struggling to get me back up that cliff, which is what I was wanting. Just to hop back up there and start taking pot shots from upstairs, and just also get some sight on what's coming. But I have no idea what it is, so there's no good places to sprint to either. So let's sprint over this way. We'll take the 4 evasion. Come on, let's go. And we'll... yeah, there's a Locust in there. We see one of the turrets. We've got some sight lines going on from back here.
They've got a lock on me.
Lots of misses. That's another autocannon turret. That means the other turret's probably an LRM type. Still got
Commander.
3. Let's sprint. Actually, if I just move, I'll still get 4. I'll get 4 points as well. But I'll also be in cover, which is going to be helpful. So let's get over there. Let's get some more targeting data. The Locust can retreat next turn if it survives. I'm being way too reckless with this thing. Yeah, that's not bad. Right, sniper turret, lasers.
Good to go.
Not bad. Not bad. Did okay, but not bad. Not bad. Enemy Locust is pulling back. Lobs a laser shot. Not sure what version that is. No LRMs though. So that means the Jenner's got the LRMs. Oh, the Jenner didn't move. It's got no dodge. Nope. Missed me. Haha. That means one of the other ones must be a Panther. Because I've still not seen the PPC carrier. There we go. 1 Panther confirmed. Oh. And it hits.
Losing lots of armor.
Somewhere painful. I'm glad I gave that thing extra armor. Jeez. Probably hit a torso section, I think. And the last one is a commando. With a large laser. Alright.
Taking minimal damage.
SRM2, if I'm not mistaken. Right. Yeah, that PPC hit in the side torso, which had enough armor to withstand it. That's good. Okay, right. Let us go ahead and start to cause some trouble. Can you hit that with your... Yes, you can. Behemoth is moving up.
Copy that.
Can pick my targets. Let's take out the LRM turret. I don't want those LRM 10s coming into the fight.
Everything I've got.
Unfortunately, I advanced thinking that I had a multi-shot pilot in there, but unfortunately my multi-shot pilot got hurt last engagement, so I had to pull them out. Right.
Yep.
AC5 specialists. I want you to advance to take out the other turret, so we're going to knock out as much weaponry as we can, as fast as we can.
Engaging.
I don't know where that first shot was aimed, but the second one knocked it straight out.
Gone.
Good. Secondary objective complete. That's extra pay for me. And that leaves my LRM specialist glitch ready to fire. That guy's relatively okay. The Centurion has got a large... Sorry, the Commando's got a large laser. Centurion? I've got the Centurion, but the problem is that Panther, which has got the PPC, could cause some problems.
I hear ya.
So I am thinking, just swat it. I've got equal chances of doing that. The lighter weapons can deal with the Jenna though. That Panther is priority because of the PPC, so let's be racist and blow up the Panther because of what it is. Well, is that racist or is it speciesist? I'm not... There goes PPC. Miss. Good. Nice shot there, by the way.
Reporting.
Unfortunately, the Locust does need to get out of dodge because it has lost all of its evasion holding the line at this point. So, that means I need to get it back over here, at least a little bit. Off you go. Come on. Back it up. Back it up. Hit the beeps. Come on. Back it up. And my rest of my mechs are close enough to maintain target lock, so I can still see most of the stuff. The only one I can't see is the Locust, but... Oh, no, I can. It's wandered back into reach again. And it does have LRMs? Why didn't it... Oh, it must have been overheating. Wait, no. 2 LRMs wouldn't have done that. What has that mech got? Also, that Jenna's being silly, I think. Yep, just a bit. Good luck with that one, buddy. You're facing some rather nasty stuff.
Do they think they can hurt me?
Yeah, do they think they can hurt me? Exactly. Well, Commando might be able to, but attack the Vindicator, which is fresh. That's absolutely fine. Okay, what have we got? Also, what is that Locust? It is a double LRM, which is why. So I don't know why it didn't fire the LRMs last turn.
Orders.
Kind of weird that. Okay, right. You're damaged on your left side, so ideally I want my Vindicator to be
Waiting for
moving
orders.
in this. Dropship bound on this location. Oh. There's gonna be enemy reinforcements, aren't there? Oh my. Well, that's gonna be fun. Okay, right. Jump jet into the water, that'll help you cool off, and then you've got a point-blank laser barrage straight into the side of the Jenna, which I'm sure they're going to appreciate no end. Flipping dropship inbound.
Confirmed.
Yep, it absolutely loved that. Medusa?
Aye, aye.
How are you doing, buddy? I can target fire this guy straight away, just try and knock him out.
I copy.
I said knock him out, not light him up. Come on.
Good to go.
Right, multi-target then. Since the Jenna is being very, very stubborn.
Waiting for orders.
Multi-target. Target 1 lock with lasers and 1 LRM-10. And once again, let's give the Panther the benefit of our interest with additional shots. So, let us do that.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
The last possible missile took out the center torso. Good. And a barrage piles into the Panther. I'm worried about that dropship landing point though. That implies there's more stuff that's going to be coming in. Yeah. Go on. Go ahead. Launch your little toys at me.
Right down,
I'll be fine.
Commander.
Sam Knight.
Awaiting orders.
Don't care. Let's reserve you, actually. Panther's repositioning for a better shot. Has thoroughly exposed itself. PPC the Vindicator, though. How's the Vindicator's armor holding up to that? Not too bad. It hit an undamaged area. Good. PPC absorbed. Large laser. Oh, the Locust took a hit, and it... Oh, what a shocker. The Locust lost some armor.
I'm under heavy
Well,
fire.
actually, it's dodged a lot of incoming fire so far, so, you know, that is actually kind of bad. Right.
What's up, boss?
Are we ready? I actually want you to kind of hold position there if you're okay with that. Actually, you've got Bulwark, you'll be fine. But you're going to unload into the Panther. Everything you've got, if you'd be so kind.
Locking in all weapon systems.
I like that missile that just flew straight over his head and tried to come back down.
Solid connection on that one.
Didn't manage to knock him out, but did something. Yep, definitely did something. Right. Oh, Blackjack, can you please do the rest of the job? Just kill that guy.
Engaging target.
Bingo! Thank you. Perfect. Splat. I'm rather fond of the AC-5 in this game, actually. It just seems to be an ideal weight for dealing with weakened targets, without risking too much in terms of everything else. Let's see, double LOM and medium. The commandos is the priority target, so just 55% chance, though. That is really bad. Can I get better? If I was to boost up here, then I would have a 70% chance because of higher terrain and better
No
range.
sweat.
Actually, no, same kind of range, it's just sheer height advantage. So, fire everything. Here we go. Perfect. That leaves it rather badly battered, so, Sam Knight, can you actually get into... you can get kind of into range. I'll accept that range. Especially since you can hit it with everything at that range.
Moving to position.
Yep, that'll do. Right. Lasers! All the shots! That looked rather nasty.
Reporting
It's lost at
critical
least
hit.
something. Hopefully it's lost a large laser. It's backing off, it's not happy about things. Who's it going to shoot at? The Locusts. Yes, it lost the large laser. Excellent. Okay, that is very good indeed. Scratch one large laser. Which just leaves you the Locust. Sound Knight, feel free to pursue. Actually, just step forward and fire again.
Wilco.
It's not often that the Locust gets a chance to... Well, I was going to say damage, but kill? That is very rare for the Locust.
Tango down.
Admittedly, the mech was only a little bit heavier, but still, it worked. It did something. That...
Damage minimal.
Yep, that just... Yeah, damage minimal. This is very much a milk run. It's taking longer than I thought it would, though. Right. Didn't move. That's fine.
Waiting on you,
Glitch.
Commander.
Feel free to just lob your shots straight at that guy because he stayed still.
Time
That's
to
not what you want to
die.
do. All those shiny missiles. I do like fireworks. Jolly good. That leaves Behemoth, who I will jump to here. Is that good? Yep, that's good. That's plenty of target opportunities.
Engaging jump jet.
Might do it because the Locust already has his core exposed, and I'm going to be again alpha striking.
Copy that.
So here we go. Dropship inbound for landing. Getting out quickly, but first eliminate defenses. Already done that. So is that... Wait, was that my dropship landing? Yeah, that was my dropship landing. Okay, so if I'd stayed there, my own dropship would have landed on it. Excellent. Okay, sure.
Mission successful.
I was really worried it was going to be hostile reinforcements or something. Oh yeah, there we go. 577,000. A really nice, simple run. Only the Locust picked up any kind of wear and tear in that one. Even though it ate a PPC straight in the front, but my extra armor kept it from getting through. Only the leg needs a bit of a patch job, and even then, barely anything. I mean, look at that, it's still 20 out of 20. Still, yep, armor, okay, let's see what we get in the roll. We get a a Panther section, and a Jenner section. That's not too bad. And with that extra funding, we can now go ahead and get the shiny things. Excellent. Oh, what a surprise. Okay. Apparently, I misread it, and I've actually got a Jenner ready to go. Jenner runs hot. They run fast and can quickly bound into combat to deliver a knockout punch, even against heavier units. Their capability with speed and weaponry tends to come at the expense of low armor. And we've got more mech warriors ready to be trained up. Excellent. Okay. Oh, the locust apparently doesn't count. So I can send the locust to storage and get a Jenner out instead. The Jenner is a bit more, a little bit slower, but it is also a little bit tougher, and it's got more power in its weaponry. So maybe get the Jenner out and refit that. Yeah, let's send the locust to storage. There we go, sorted. All that leaves is getting the stuff. So let's get the shiny stuff. We've got 1.5 million in the bank. We can get an LR15 with +1 damage. Tempting, but no, I want the PPCs. Buy. Yes.
New weapon systems available.
2 PPCs plus versions. I'm not using the LR15s for anything much, but I don't want to stretch my budget too far right now. You know what, since it's double damage, let's grab the flamethrower as well. It's only 33,000. Only 33,000. Yes.
New weapon systems
there we go.
Available.
And I'm afraid I'm going to have to call it there, of course, because, you know, we are over time limits, but I kind of wanted to finish that match, and so it took like 10 more minutes. I'm not sure what that's done to the episode time. We're going to find out.
Pull up a chair.
But yeah, I'm going to call it there. So, this has been I Am Mark III. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show, and I'll catch you all some other time. Though I must say, next time, my Jagger mech will have been refitted and be ready for action. So there is that, I suppose. See you all later.